Greatest feeling in the world. Oh my god. When you're playing live on stage and the crowd is going crazy. When you're driving to another gig in the middle of the night and you're with your friends.
The 15 minutes after you played a real good set and then you come back from stage and going through this again and again.
Being on stage because it's so scary, but it's so exhilarating at the same time. And that feeling afterwards when you're done and you're still like packed with endorphins.
I think the greatest feeling for us is when we receive a message or somebody come to us after the show and say that our music has really changed something for us, but concretely in their lives. And this is the greatest feeling, because this is maybe the goal for every musician, is that the music actually changes something.
To feel useful a little bit.
Yeah.
I love being on stage because it's like a fleeting moment and you just give your everything and you have so much fun and you see people's immediate reactions. Not this year obviously, but even at the start of this year, you see people's immediate reactions and like you can bounce off that.
What was your highlight from last year?
Eurosonic. To be there in Eurosonic was our first gig in Hollanda, in Netherlands. So it was very important for us to be there and to show our show and open this big door to Europe.
It was really cool. I really loved this gig. Because everybody was dancing, everybody was happy, so it was. I was happy to play in front of this crowd.
I think playing at Eurosonic last year, for me personally, was a really great experience. I think it did a lot for us, or it was supposed to do a lot for us this year, but yeah, then Corona came and nothing happened.
Yeah, we had a lot of nice things coming up this year and everything was just like...
So much was gonna happen for us. We were gonna do Coachella, Bonnaroo, Fuji Rock, all the cool festivals all over the world, and everything just fell through and I was slowly becoming a house object.
Oh, today I won't be thinking about you. I'll get by on someone else's love.
It's really hard being an artist in the pandemic because you have nothing to hold on to. You can't plan anything. You don't know if you're going to be supported by the government where you live in. It's really an unsure time.
Culture was valued by individuals more because people spending time in their homes made them realize that they're quite fixated on culture or music, but I don't think it was very well valued by the government.
I really must say, I think it's very, very hard to keep track since there's nothing really to tie it up to, because the whole organization that's around you as a musician, it's so weird right now for everyone. So for me, I've had a really hard time really focusing on music.
There's plenty of times where I found myself not wanting to do anything, lying in bed and just not being able to get up and be like, what's the point of going anywhere? I can't do anything, can't do this. And making music and putting music in my headphones made me want to go about my day and made me want to achieve things and gave me the inspiration to work on my own music.
This whole situation, it really broke a routine that I've been on. I've been living for my music since 2012 and I play live a lot, I tour a lot. So it really broke this thing of 2 weeks on the road, 1 week home. At first it was pretty shocking, but then I started appreciating the fact of having more time to actually work on things.
For the first time we had a lot of time for stop a little bit, think about what are we doing with our life and with the band, and I think it's a big opportunity to stop and just to see with another perspective.
Yeah, for sure it was a time that helped introspection, helped rearranging my own thoughts and my own ideas.
How much festivals have been cancelled due to Corona now, which we're going to play about 50 or 80?
No, 80. I think all the cancellations, yeah, I don't know, it took a while until we found the rhythm again.
Yeah.
And we didn't really write anything in the beginning, and we didn't really hang out that much. I don't know, it was a little bit weird.
And we weren't aware that it would take so long.
Yeah.
It was. I thought it would be like 3 months, and then it would be okay. Then we play again, and summer
So
will just.
you always saw like periods of festivals got cancelled. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe then in August, and then like, again cancelled, and then yeah, it's just difficult to really plan stuff.
In my opinion, I think that the only things that pandemic has not been able to stop, it's the creativity and the improvisation. As an artist, we had to be flexible, no? To be
Reinvent ourselves.
Reinvent ourselves.
Yeah.
For me, it was positive to have time to write, like for the new album. I don't know if it's better, but it really felt very relaxed because there wasn't anything you could miss, so you stayed at home and then be creative and chill and take a walk.
Like I realized that I had so many plans and projects I wanted to do, and yeah, I think COVID, it kind of gave time to do things. And I wasn't so stressed about it either because, you know, the fact that everybody's stopped, everything is stopped, you lose that feeling of, oh man, you know, they're going ahead and I'm stuck here. So, yeah, it was kind of a relief to have time.
You have a lot of time to do a lot of things, to do all the things you can't do with your tour or with your gig. And the positive is you have time to create music, you have time to see your family.
I almost stopped drinking, basically, alcohol, not water. I started cooking again on a regular basis, so I stepped up my cooking game.
For us, of course, we are very frustrated not to do concerts, but maybe the positive thing is that that has obliged us to think other way to make music, other way to
connect with fans also.
To connect with fans, we had to find solutions. So this make the creative mind work in another way.
So I've been focusing a lot on songwriting. It's been my main goal this year to finish my album. Doing Zooms where we had to adapt to this new way of being in the studio, and I've been focusing on live streams, trying to adapt to the new way of having shows and connecting with my audience.
Fly away into the stars, dream until the sunrise. Seville, Seville, Seville. Yo pasando, vamos cantando hasta el final.
Take it easy, stay home in quarantine. If you wanna meet your friends, you can do it on a screen. Put a fucking end to COVID-19. Back to the start, back to where we used to be.
Fun fact, I'm gonna tell you something. Our streaming, it just exploded, especially in South America, in Brazil. We just have this enormous big fan base now, and I think they just discovered us because they were all home, and it really helps us, especially in this situation. It's just nice to be growing as a band, as a music business, even though we're not touring.
Well, a good thing is about the year is that we made an album, which we wouldn't have made if this would if this year wouldn't happen. That's the only good thing about this year, I guess.
Definitely.
I've been using a lot of instruments that I've bought throughout the years, but have never really had the time to learn to use properly. And so I'm really happy about that.
We write a lot of new shit that normally we don't have the time for.
I feel like being an artist, you have something to focus on and something to do. Like creating in a time like this is a huge like solace and a huge escape. So I'm very grateful to be able to create in this kind of time, this kind of world.
My first thing, if the world is finally corona-free, would be to hug everyone on the street. I think I'm just gonna hug all my friends, everyone.
Oh my god, go out dancing.
Going on tour, for sure.
Definitely a rave.
Concerts.
After this, I only want to play in a concert and enjoy the people like before.
Go to a gig straight away. Not even my own gig. I just want to go to a gig and stand in the audience with everyone else and enjoy a gig.